Okay, we're joined by Northern Colorado head coach Lindsey Benson, also players Amanda Arterburn and Kelley Arnold. Coach, if you could start us off with some opening comments, please.
I'm incredibly proud of this team right now. I don't think this match defines our season by any means, and give credit to Hawaii. I mean, they're an incredible team. They exploited our weaknesses, and they got better throughout the match. And so that caused some trouble for us in terms of matchups. We never did quite get the matchup that we wanted in terms of blockers versus hitters. But I loved our effort. I loved our energy, and this was a great experience, something we can learn from.
Okay, questions?
How big an impact did their serving have on that match?
It was a big impact. I think a bigger impact than we realized it would be. We knew the jump serve was going to give us trouble because we have been in a two-person serve receive, so we had to adjust to a three-person serve receive against the jump serve. And I think just it being uncomfortable is what caused problems. I think if we could have seen it a few more times, we could have handled it a little bit better.
Was it, how big a difference was it that obviously their jump serves threw you off a little, but then the person that had the most aces was the floater. Was it the difference that hurt more than anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think the jump serve is what had us uncomfortable. And so then the float serve caused a little bit of problem.
Kelley and Amanda, for the first two sets, your team was right there with Hawaii. You guys were pretty close. What were you guys doing well? How did you guys sort of stay competitive with Hawaii through those first two sets?
I would say that our mindset coming in was not backing down to a top 10 team in the nation. We were extremely, extremely excited to play Hawaii, and I think going out aggressive was our main goal in the first game. We went out swinging and not being passive, and I think that's what our competitive edge took on in that first game. Second game and third game was definitely backing down after Hawaii was not giving us points that they were giving us in the first set. I think that our backing down in that second and third game was the look of the difference since the first game to the second two sets.
I think that, when the first set, like she said, we played without fear, and one of our biggest strengths is just playing with all the emotion and, the fun and love that we have for each other in the game. And I don't think we ever lost that, but I think that, like she said, we backed down a little bit, and therefore, those emotions kind of backed down as well.
For the players, you talked a little bit yesterday about what it was going to be like playing in front of 7,000 people. Was the experience as good as advertised, or was it better?
We knew it was going to be packed, and after that first match got over and we saw Hawaii walk out, and just hearing the support that you guys have for your college is absolutely amazing. The minute we heard the whole entire crowd, it sounded like a sea of fans that we wish we could have on a daily, and we were so excited just to be in that environment, regardless if the cheering was for us or not. It was amazing to just be standing and playing in front of thousands of people that we will never ever have that opportunity in Greeley, definitely. And it was just definitely an experience and way to go out my senior year for sure.
Amanda, have you seen a jump serve like Wilson's before?
I have seen it, but not played against it. I've watched USA play all these different teams. I love watching volleyball on TV and watching competitive volleyball all over, and being able to see that, it was insane. It was really awesome. It's a really effective serve. You're watching the ball, and then you're like, should I look at her or the ball? And you just got to zone in and hope the ball goes to you directly, and that's what I tried to do in that whole match. So.
Can you kind of give us an idea of what you see happening tomorrow with Colorado State and why?
It'll be an interesting matchup because Hawaii's so efficient offensively, and then CSU's best strength is their block. So, it's going to be a battle at the net. I would not have a prediction tonight. I wouldn't have guessed that the first match would go 5. So, it would be a fun match to watch. We're going to be watching it from home.
Kelley, you'll miss Amanda next year, but what does this experience and this match do for you guys for next season?
I think it just, it shows us what we need to still work on. We're losing 5 huge seniors that may have made such an impact on this program and this team. But I think for next year, this experience is just, I mean, it gives you an entire feel and, you know, tells you what we need to work on and what we need to improve on for certain positions, and, you know, it gives us a matchup of who we're going to be playing. So just knowing, like, who we're going to be playing and that kind of stuff.
Coach, could you enjoy the atmosphere? Or were you just so focused on the game?
A little both. I mean, my goal going in was to enjoy it, and if I was loose, the team was going to play loose, and that, I would say, that was my biggest focal point. I had it written on my sheet in front of me. I would say at times I got caught up in too much of the X's and O's instead of keeping our team loose. But I mean, what an incredible experience.
Any more questions? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.